Hey, what's going on, everyone? Evan here with I Scratch You Win. Have a really interesting video for you guys today. We dive deep into the numbers. We try to give you as much of an edge as possible and keep as much of that money, of that hard-earned money that you made in your pocket as possible. So you're not going to want to miss it. Stay tuned to the end. Like, subscribe, and enjoy. So here it is. This is what I've been talking about. This is all the information that I was able to gather from the California Lottery website about the remaining prizes for the different scratchers. I'm going to go ahead and go through exactly how I got these numbers, what they mean, and how you can use it when buying your own scratchers. This is incredible information, very useful, very applicable, and something that honestly I feel like I should be charging for, but I'm not going to. I I want to provide value, right? That's what this whole YouTube channel is about. I want to bring you something of value, and this information is absolutely that. So let's go ahead and just jump right in and just kind of briefly tell you how I obtain this data, what it is, and how you can use it. So first of all, what it is information. This is all information that I got from the. So what is this information? So this information is compiled from the California Lottery website. It's the information based on the remaining prizes for each game type. So how I did it is I basically set up a program using Microsoft Excel that imports the tables that have that information. So all of these tables here that have all of the prizes information, I import them and I set it up so I can update it daily just by hitting one button at the top here. Update odds. It'll update it based on the newest information that is posted on the California website, which from the looks of it is being updated once a day early in the morning at like 3 a.m. So looks like they update this information once a day, and that's what I'm going to be doing as well. It's pretty simple to update. So it pulls all of this information here on the right from their website, and it has all of the remaining prizes. So what I do from there is I bring it to this worksheet here, which puts it in a table format where I can easily extract the different data points that I need. So that part didn't take me too long, but honestly, getting it to update daily just from one click took me a little bit of time. So this actually took me a few days to set up, but it's going to be worth it for sure. And I'm happy to bring it to you guys, just as long as you guys are finding value in it. That's what matters to me. So I myself will be using this information every single time I buy scratchers for the rest of my life, without a doubt. Uh, there's no reason not to use it. I'm actually mad at myself for not doing it earlier and already purchasing a number of scratchers without this information. So let's go ahead and go through what it is. So I got a lot of columns here. Some of this information is more valuable than others, and we can kind of go over just the main stuff here. So let's just look at the dollar right here. Actually, let's go to the main table here. So this table has all of the different scratchers. There's 53 different scratcher games offered by the California Lottery, ranging from $1 to $30 in price. The price is right here. This is the name of the game. Don't worry about this column. That's just for this worksheet. Don't worry about that. So let's go to the next column. Expected value. This is where the money lies right here. Expected value. So what this means is this is a percentage of the money that you invest on average that you're going to get back. So in simple terms, let's say you have $1,000. Let's say someone gave you $1,000, but you could only buy scratchers with it. So you walk into the store, you spend $1,000 on your fortune $20 scratchers. on average, you're going to make $872 back from winnings. That's what this value means. And conversely, at the bottom here, if you were to do the same thing, you had $1,000 and you go in and you buy $1,000 worth of mystery crossword, game 1497. On average, you're going to only get $409 back. So, doing a little bit of quick math there, you can over double your average return just by buying the right scratch off ticket. And that is the entire point of this information. That is why I set all this up, because at the end of the day, this is money. This information is money right here. So if you're just going and buying random tickets based on, you know, what they look like or what's your favorite color or whatever they have in stock, at the end of the day, you're giving yourself a chance to win, but you are, you know, you're sacrificing odds, right? If you buy tickets that have a higher expected value, so aka more towards the top of this table, you are increasing your odds of a return. That's just plain and simple. So I think right now you can already see the value in this information, right? Some of this other information that I was able to gather with just a few, you know, pieces of you know, data manipulation here. So the current value is basically the current return off of one card, basically how much one card is worth based on the odds. And this obviously changes based on how many cards have been purchased and how many prizes have been won, right? So if you think about it, and this is the original value here. This is what it started out as when it first hit the shelves, based on the total number of cards and the total number of prizes won. So if you think about it, the Year of Fortune here at the top here, this one is about $1.50 worth. It's worth $1.50 more than it was when it first came out, and that is because many tickets have been bought. More tickets have been bought that weren't winners than were winners, right? So basically, they're taking, whoever bought these tickets took the non-winners out of the pool, so there's still a decent amount of winners and less cards to choose from, aka you have a better probability of winning prizes, but you know, if you were to go and buy these from the store. So that's what that means. So value differential, so if it's positive here, if this number is positive, that means right now, currently, today, these scratchers are worth more than when they first hit the shelves. If this one's negative right here, so that means the Neon Cash Party is a popular one. I've been buying that a lot lately. Luckily, it's one of the highest expected values. It's not in the top 3, but it's one of the highest ones. So I'm glad I was buying a lot of these. It's actually a little bit lower value than when it started out. So this card just naturally has a high tendency for return. This is just a good card in general when they printed it. It's a little bit less now, based on the number of prizes that have been won, but still a pretty good card. I mean, it's top 4 of the entire lot. So that's what the original value, current value, and value differential, that's what they mean. So top prize obviously is the top prize. Top prizes remaining, pretty self-explanatory there as well. Just basically looking out for zeros. If this is 0, that means there's obviously no more top prizes, not a game that you want to buy, right? I think most of us buy these scratchers so that one day we might win the top prize, right? That's kind of the goal. If there's no top prizes, useless, basically, in my eyes. So, and then this is the top prize percentage based on how many cards are left. So this is a really simple percentage. This is just the number of prizes, the number of top prizes remaining, divided by the number of cards remaining, which is this number right here, and you get this percentage. So this is your percent chance at winning the top prize if you were to go in and buy one card. That's what that means. The top prize value here is just basically the value of the chance of winning the top prize. So the higher the top prize and the higher the percent chance, the higher this value. So this Set for Life Millionaire Edition, obviously it's got a high top prize value because the top prize is 20 million, right? That's the highest top prize that they have. It's a $30 card. Your chances of winning that top prize are less than some of the other ones, obviously, because it's a 20 million top prize, but it's still worth more due to the amount that you can win, right? So that's my table here. Hopefully those make sense. If you have questions on any of this, make sure you leave a comment, and I'll go over it in some of my next videos here. But this information is extremely valuable. Extremely valuable. I will be using this every single time I go and purchase scratch off cards. I'm going to be using this table because to me it doesn't really matter what the price is. My main focus is the return on my investment and the chance at winning the top prize. That's what it is. So for those of you, I know some of you have, budget restrictions. You can only purchase certain dollar amounts for the cards, and I understand that. So that's why I created these tables up here. So basically these are the top 3 prizes for each dollar amount. So this one's $1 right here. This is the top 3 based on expected value. So these are ranked by, on average, how much you're going to win back from purchasing one card. So, just real quick, another example here. If you were to go buy $1,000 worth of these OSNAP $1 cards, on average, your winnings are going to be about $729. Okay, that's what that means. You can see the top prize percent chance obviously is higher for these lower top prizes. That should make intuitive sense to you. And that's what that means. The price, the top prize value, I would kind of ignore that one for now. I think the 3 main columns that you want to look at are expected value, top prizes remaining, and percent of top prizes, or your chance at winning that top prize. That's mainly the 3 that I'm looking at. The other columns are important as well, but not quite as important in my opinion. So this is the $2 buy here. These are the top 3 for $2, top 3 for $3, and so on. And so if you have a certain budget restriction, or if you only want to buy certain dollar amounts for these scratchers, you definitely want to use this table. And as far as this information, I want to be able to update this information for you guys on the daily, right? And I've thought about putting it in the description of my video here, but you can only get 5,000 characters, and I don't know if you can get a table in there. It looks kind of weird. So for now, you're just gonna have to screenshot this video, or just pause it where you want to pause it at, and either take a screenshot or just take that pause video with you to the store when you go, or write them down on a piece of paper. However you want to get this information available to you when you're going to buy tickets, that's up to you. So I've also I might set up a Google Sheet or something like that, something where you're able to just go to that Google Sheet and see all of this information that's updated daily. If you want me to do that, let me know in the comments. Also, this is only for California, right? Each state has their own lotteries, their own scratch off tickets. This information is obviously going to be different for every state. I live in California. I did these for California because I'm going to be using this when I go buy scratchers. But if you live in another state and you want this information for your state's lottery, let me know in the comments, and I will go ahead and make all of this, basically just duplicate this this workbook here, and make it for your state's lottery scratchers. So the only thing I ask there, if you do ask me to make one for your state, the only thing I ask is just please, subscribe and like the video, and you're already leaving a comment. So just make sure you subscribe and like the video, and that's all I'm asking. A lot of people charge for this information. There's various websites out there that charge for this information. I'm giving it to you for free because that's kind of how I do things, and I want to provide value for you watching this video. That's the return there. That's the whole point. So I'm excited. I'm really excited to bring you guys this information. And there's an old saying, give a man a fish, he eats for a day. Teach a man to fish, he eats for a lifetime. So I'm sure you all have heard that. It's pretty popular. This is teaching you how to fish right here, theoretically or metaphorically speaking right here. This is teaching you how to buy scratch off cards with the highest expected value. Basically, this is money in your pocket. You know what I mean? At the bottom line, that's what this is. So I'm not only teaching you how to fish, but once this channel gets monetized, I'm going to be actually giving away prizes every video that I do. When I scratch my own cards and we're monetized, I'm going to be giving away that money to a lucky viewer. So not only am I teaching you how to fish, I'm also giving you a fish. I'm doing both. I'm doing everything here. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you get some value out of it. If you're still watching at this point, please like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let me know how you're doing in the comments. Let me know if you like this information, if you want me to figure out anything else based on the information that they have on the website, or if you want me to do it for your state's lottery scratchers. So that's all I have today. Appreciate you guys joining me. Hope you have a good one. Good luck on your scratchers, and I will see you in the next video.